What if I told you this man is 70 years old, and he's more jacked, more focused, and more disciplined than most 30-year-olds you know? Sounds hard to believe, but it's real. In a world where people are quick to blame age, time, or genetics, he's proof that none of those are real limits. While others slow down, he's leveling up. No magic pills, no shortcuts, just relentless discipline, heavy lifting, and a mindset built through years of consistency. He didn't start young, he started at 65. And in just a few years, he transformed his body and rebuilt his life. So before you make another excuse, ask yourself one thing. If he can do it at 70, what's stopping you? Before we start the video, drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. Let's see which city or country shows up the most. Meet Jason, a 70-year-old powerhouse who's completely redefining what it means to grow older. He's not some lifelong bodybuilder or former pro athlete. In fact, he didn't even take fitness seriously until he hit his 60s. While most people at that age are thinking about slowing down, settling in, and quietly fading into retirement, he chose a different path. He wasn't chasing youth, he was chasing strength, purpose, and a version of himself he had never met before. Day by day, rep by rep, he built not just muscle, but momentum. He turned late beginnings into massive wins. This isn't just a fitness story. It's a powerful reminder that you're never too old to level up. Because he didn't just transform his body, he transformed his life. And in doing so, he's giving the rest of us one simple message. It's never too late to become who you were meant to be. Years ago, Jason found himself in a place far too many people know all too well. His joints ached constantly. Simple movements felt heavier than they should. And his energy levels had dipped so low that even getting out of bed felt like a chore. Doctors gave him the usual advice. Take it easy, they said. Don't push yourself. At your age, rest is best. But something about that didn't sit right with him. Deep down, he knew there had to be more to life than slowly fading away. He was tired of feeling invisible, tired of watching his reflection change into someone he barely recognized, tired of living in a body that felt like it belonged to someone else. So, he made a choice. Not an easy one and not a glamorous one, but a powerful one. He decided that if he wanted to feel alive again, he had to earn it. That meant changing everything. His mindset, his habits, his routine, and most importantly, his belief in what was possible. It started small, push-ups against a wall, 10-minute walks that left him winded, relearning how to move, how to breathe, how to stay disciplined when motivation disappeared. There was no audience cheering him on, no trainer guiding him, no viral moment to inspire the grind. It was just him, waking up each day, looking in the mirror, and choosing not to quit. And slowly that choice turned into progress. The walks became jogs. The push-ups moved from the wall to the floor. The dumbbells started to feel lighter. And the man who was once told to slow down began to speed up. No fancy coaches, no miracle pills. Just grit, patience, and the kind of consistency that breaks barriers. What he built wasn't just muscle, it was resilience. And every bead of sweat was a reminder that he had taken back control, not just of his health, but of his entire life. His training doesn't scream for attention, but it demands respect. No trendy workouts, no flashy gear, no pre-workout hype shows. Just old school iron and a work ethic that never flinches. His routine is the kind of thing that fitness influencers rarely post, because it's not made to entertain. It's made to build. Built around the fundamentals, it's all about compound lifts that have stood the test of time. Squats that challenge your foundation. Deadlifts that test your resolve. Bench presses, overhead presses, pull-ups, each rep layered with decades of experience and pain, turned into purpose. He trains 4 to 5 days a week, every week, without fail. He doesn't let age, or even how he feels, decide whether he shows up. Sore, he stretches. Tired, he still trains. There's no skip day in his vocabulary. He focuses on form like a craftsman carving stone because he knows that clean movement today means strength without injury tomorrow. He's not here for quick gains. He's here to last. Outside the gym, his discipline continues. His diet is a system, simple, clean, consistent. He eats not to indulge, but to perform. Mornings start with eggs, oats, and black coffee. His fridge is filled with grilled chicken, salmon, boiled eggs, greens, and sweet potatoes. His pantry? No junk, no sugar highs, no crash foods. Just fuel. Every bite chosen with intention. He tracks his meals loosely, not obsessively, but he knows what his body needs. And he drinks water like a machine, staying hydrated throughout the day to keep every joint moving, every muscle fed. He understands recovery as well as he understands lifting. It's not about sleeping when you're tired. It's about making rest part of the plan. Stretching, foam rolling, walking, and getting to bed early. He treats his body like it matters, because it does. And that's something too many people forget as they age. The body only gives back what you give to it. But perhaps the most powerful part of his routine is the respect he's earned. Years ago, he was just the quiet older guy in the corner. Now, he's the one people watch. Young guys pause mid-set to catch a glimpse of his form. Trainers nod when he walks past. People ask for tips, and he gives them humbly. Not because he wants to be admired, but because he remembers what it felt like to start from nothing. He says it often. It's not about age, it's about effort. And when he says it, you believe him, because he lives it. He doesn't preach motivation, he embodies it. When others look for the perfect conditions, he's already grinding. When others quit at the first sign of discomfort, he leans in. There are no secrets to what he's achieved, just a brutally consistent commitment to showing up, staying focused, and doing the work, day after day, year after year. He didn't stumble into this life. He built it. One meal, one rep, one disciplined decision at a time. And at 70 years old, he's not done. He's just getting stronger. Now, at 70, the transformation is impossible to ignore. His shoulders are carved like stone, his arms thick with power, his core tight and unshakable. But the real story isn't in the muscle. The real story is what that muscle represents. Every inch of strength is a reminder of the battle he's fought. Not just against gravity and time, but against doubt, against excuses, against a world that told him he was too old to matter. He didn't just train his body, he retrained his identity. He shattered the myth that aging means fading, slowing, giving up. And he did it not with shortcuts or secrets, but with relentless discipline and an unbreakable mindset. The only thing age changes is your excuses, he says, sweat still fresh on his brow, eyes steady and full of fire. And he means it. This isn't just impressive, it's important. It's a wake-up call. Because what he's built isn't just physical. It's living proof that change is always possible. That strength can be earned at any age. That the only expiration date is the one we place on ourselves. So if you're watching this thinking, it's too late for me, think again. He started at 65, and now at 70, he's outlifting, outlasting, and outliving the doubts that once held him back. If he can do it, what's stopping you? So what's stopping you? Time, age, lack of motivation? This man had every reason to slow down, but he chose not to. He chose discipline over doubt, consistency over comfort. And now at 70, he's living proof that strength doesn't come with a deadline. He didn't just change his body, he changed the narrative. And if he can do that in his 60s and 70s, then what excuse do the rest of us have? If you believe it's never too late to rewrite your story, hit that subscribe button. And share this with someone who thinks their best days are behind them. Because maybe, just maybe, the best is still to come.